What's up, Bidas? Mombasa has been awesome and all, but there's time for everything. I guess it's time for me to hit the road again. So, in this video, I'll be showing you my route, or rather my journey back from Mombasa to Nairobi, of course, where I stay. And yeah, enjoy the ride. I would love to stay, but unfortunately, this is not where I live. I've lived here before, but now I stay in Nairobi, so I have to get back. And as you would see, there are some events along the road. I met some riders, and it happens that one of those riders is actually my friend and my college mate. We went to the same campus, University of Pretoria. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll be following some of the advice that you guys gave me on this platform on the previous video. You told me not to put a lot of background music, so I'll try as much, because I think it's my weakness, to avoid background music, so that I just give you raw footage of my trip back to Nairobi. And yeah, so enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share as always. Thanks for supporting me.
Sasa wazapea mtu ride kidogo hata kama
nachelewa, kuna mtu napata Shanzu.
paka kamera mwanangu. Hapo watu wana pesa. Sisi ndio wenyewe jamaa.
Haya. Mambo. Poa.
Karibu baba.
Mambo. Kuna vitu fulani za kununua. Thank you.
So I made a video of me riding my adventure bike from Nairobi to Mombasa, all the way to Diani, South Coast, and you received it quite well. Then I thought to myself, why not make a video from Mombasa now back to Nairobi? I would love to first show you some developments here in Mombasa Malindi Road, that is the North Coast Road, going from Nyali Naivas all the way through Bamburi Junction, through Shanzu all the way to Mtwapa. There's some developments there. I've seen a lot of constructions ongoing which will change the face of Mombasa a lot. So I'll show you a bit of that route, and then I'll take you through the journey back to Nairobi now, of which I met other riders along the way. Bikers, assemble! Which was quite surprising. Among those riders, one of them is actually a friend of mine. We went to the same school with. We both went to University of Pretoria, and that time the guy was not even living in Kenya, he was living in Botswana. How amazing that 8 years later we come to meet along Nairobi Mombasa highway, and he's riding a Vogue, a bike the same brand as mine. I mean, what are the chances? Yeah, so this was amazing. I actually got too excited. I almost lost control, lost my cool, because I couldn't believe it when the guy took off the helmet and we were able to recognize each other. It was amazing. So the ride back wasn't as aggressive. We were just chilling, catching up and sharing stories. And then the other guy, of course, is riding Vogue 300 DS, is a friend of my friend, or my college mate. So yeah, we're here in Kenya and we're having fun. So as always, from this channel, I don't do a lot of voiceovers. I want my viewers to enjoy the ride, and someone advised me not to do a lot of background music, to just leave the video as raw as it can get. So I'll just leave some raw footage so you can hear the surrounding environment and the revving of the engine as well, for which is not as loud, by the way, for my Vogue DSX. That's what I've come to realize. It's not very loud. But yeah, someone advised me to put another mic closer to the exhaust. But yeah, it requires some investment, so it's something I'm working on. But yeah, good advice, guys. I read your comments. Yeah, so this is the journey back to Nairobi, where I live, from Mombasa. And I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help grow this channel and to help bring more content like this one. See you in the next one. Ciao.
Mambo vipi hao? Ujazie? Eh.